Hi, y'all. Tracey, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl, and my handsome husband.
The short-haired guy.
We have been tagged
Mm-hmm. So
by
I'm told.
by Kim over at A Girl and Her Phone,
Kim, what were you thinking?
who was tagged by Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy, with a Thanksgiving tag.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, question number 1. Who would be the funniest person at your table?
Obviously you.
And I think it would be you.
Other people don't think I'm as funny as you.
I know.
I just
But they don't know
think so.
you as well as I do.
Exactly. You have to know me. You have to warm up. People think I'm all serious when in actuality I'm really quite crazy.
He's quite comical.
Yeah, you just can't tell first impression. Okay, anyways.
Okay. Question number 2. What is your most liked dish on Thanksgiving?
Probably the turkey.
Says he who was certain that I had to make a turkey. By the way, I successfully made a turkey for the first time this year. Like, I made it almost 50 years never having made a turkey, but I can't say that anymore. I don't know. The ham, I didn't buy a real big ham, but the ham was pretty much almost gone.
Yeah, you bought like the world's smallest ham.
I did not buy the world's smallest ham. It was small. It wasn't the world's smallest ham.
Okay.
If I wanted the world's smallest ham, I would have bought a ham steak.
Okay, good point. Alright, moving right along.
Okay, which person at your table would be the best news anchor?
The best news anchor?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would probably be me, don't you think?
I don't know. I think Austin would actually make a pretty good news anchor.
No.
No, you're right. It probably would have been you.
Yeah.
What was your dad or grandpa's favorite holiday joke?
I can't think of one being consistently used well enough.
Me either. And my grandfather was not a big jokester.
Yeah.
I never met my dad's dad. Well, let me rephrase. I don't remember meeting my dad's dad. My papa, my mom's dad, was not a big jokester.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know that there were jokes that were, my dad was one of 9 kids, so I know that there were jokes when we went and spent holidays with his family, but I don't remember one joke being consistent. So.
Okay.
What was your favorite thing about Thanksgiving when you were a kid? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Honestly, for me, it really was. It was family time. It was being in my nanny's kitchen, and like I have very fond memories of this, being in my nanny's kitchen and having the adults all around me doing something. Everybody had a task. Everybody was busy, but we were all together. And then when we sat down at the table to eat, it was all truly about giving thanks and being together with our family and our house. And I think I've said this to my husband before. My grandmother's house was the house where people went when they didn't have someplace else to go. So.
I guess for me it was kind of the same thing, just getting to hang around with everybody.
Okay. Number 6. What is one of your Thanksgiving traditions?
Well, recently it's been going to your uncle's, but that didn't happen.
No, that did not happen.
Or seeing my parents, which also didn't happen. So, I guess eating turkey.
Making dressing.
Yep. And making dressing's actually a pretty good one.
Making the I'm carrying on the tradition. My nanny had a specific cornbread dressing recipe, which when my aunt was in Indiana, when she and her husband were living there, she started getting real homesick during the holidays, and she called my nanny and asked my nanny how to make dressing. So when I decided that I wanted to make dressing, when we were going to Chris's mom's and things like that, then I called her and she told me how to make the dressing, so I make the dressing. Okay, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert?
Pecan pie. Took me a second.
Pecan pie is absolutely delicious, and one of these days I'm going to have to learn to make that.
Yeah, that'd be good. I would support that, yes.
But probably one of the things that seems to be consistent for us every Thanksgiving, and it's funny, Kim knows about this because she and I talked about it. My nanny called it Aunt Tommy's salad.
Oh, yeah.
My Aunt Judy calls it Cherry's Delight. My kids just call it pink stuff. But that probably has to be one of the things that's always consistent, even if we don't have any other dessert. That is our dessert. And it's so simple to make, and it's absolutely delicious.
It consists mostly of Cool Whip.
Yeah. Cool Whip, Eagle Brand milk, crushed pineapple, drained,
Cherry
pie filling, and although my kids are not fond of it, I grew up putting pecans in it, but today, because we didn't want to chop up the pecans and I already had walnuts that were cut up, my husband and I actually just put some walnuts in ours.
Yeah.
And it was very tasty. Okay. If you could dress up for Thanksgiving, would you be a pilgrim or an Indian?
Definitely an Indian. Much more fun.
I would be an Indian. Although I have Indian in my family, so.
I don't have any Indian in my family, but they just have better outfits.
No, I do. Here. Hold that.
I hope she's going to edit this part out.
I'm not. I know you probably can't see it really well, but this little girl right here, that's my mama when she was a little bitty girl. So, very dark complected. There's definitely some Indian. Okay.
Your phone went off.
Um,
Your phone doesn't like me. Hit detect when I pick it up and it turns off.
Okay. What are you most thankful for this year?
The fact that I still have a job and we still have a home, and things are actually going pretty well. Other than the world going crazy. Other than that.
I have to say that, you know, I mean, this year has not turned out anything like either of us had anticipated at all. Not getting to see my family has been very difficult. Not being able to see his family has been difficult. We were going to try to. We were all supposed to get together to go to Canada, and I was finally going to get to meet my husband's family because I have not met most of them. But that unfortunately didn't happen.
Yeah, and then the world closed down.
So, and then we were talking about going up to my in-laws for Christmas, and that doesn't appear to be happening now either because of the way things are and the rise in the virus. But, you know, I mean, having said all that, I'm so thankful that this year has brought to light the things that are most important. My church family, my relationship with the good Lord, you know, my family, it means so much because I have lost childhood friends this year from complications of the virus. So it makes me grateful for what we have. I don't think either one of us are going to wind up doing this one, but they want us to do our best turkey wobble dance.
No. I draw the line at turkey wobble dancing.
I
I
danced
will
earlier.
not debase myself for the sake of entertaining people on YouTube. It could go viral, and that would not be good for me.
I did my dancing earlier when we were listening to Van Halen, I think it was, and that's about as close as I'm going to get to a
Very
turkey wobble
Thanksgiving-y
dance.
music, yeah. I mean, nothing really makes you truly thankful the way David Lee Roth did.
Well, hey, 80s music. I know there are a lot of us who are, who still love the 80s music. So,
Well, we spent most of the day listening to 70s music,
Oh,
so
that's
it's
true.
kind of ironic that you would.
y'all, I don't even know who's been tagged yet. And I apologize if I'm tagging somebody that's already been tagged, but I'm going to say Embracing Chaos with Jen. I'm going to tag her for the Thanksgiving tag. I hope y'all have all had a wonderful Thanksgiving day, that you got to enjoy some family time. I know we did. Even if it wasn't extended family, we got to enjoy some family time with the kids and us. And, it's funny, I sent the picture to Kim. I started out with a big 4-quart Pyrex container of the Cherry's Delight that I was talking about, was a consistent dessert and one of my favorites. I wound up with a small Rubbermaid container. That's all that's left. So, on the positive note, I can't eat it all if I don't have it. So,
True.
my children probably saved me some weight gain. So, there you go. I hope y'all all had a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. And I will see you soon. Have a great day, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.